What's going on YouTube? This is a new thing for me. I'm actually talking after the fight, so this is post commentary. And I find this is the first time I'm doing this, obviously. And I find this to be a little bit more relaxing and a little bit more enjoyable than just talking during the fight. Because talking during the fight, I'm not gonna lie, it does take a lot out of me. Like it is mentally draining when I talk during the fight. I should do this. I feel like I'm gonna be doing this a little bit more often, but probably not to a high frequency. It's for the sole fact that I do want to keep this a little bit more on the nose, more in the moment for me, for myself at least. Because situations like this, I normally would be commentating over, like just talking about how bullshit this game is or how dumb or lucky I am. But honestly, I'm just doing it like this because I want to talk a little bit about solo leveling. And if you couldn't tell, I'm nervous, I guess. Apparently I can't speak. But yeah, I want to talk a little bit about solo leveling and how good it actually is. The whole video is not going to be about me talking about solo leveling, but you know, just for this part at least. I found because solo leveling is one of the few enemies where I was interested just for the sole fact of it was a cool concept for an anime. Well, I can't say cool concept. It's a concept that I enjoy at least. Like anime wise, I think this is probably one of the cooler concepts that one of the cooler mangas that I've read for soul leveling at least. And I think, honestly, it might be the first time I've actually enjoyed the manga as much as I have. There are other mangas that I've read and enjoyed, but not to the caliber of like this one. Oh. Ooh, almost garbage cheeked him. Today is Tuesday, so hey. I still win this part. It actually is pretty like this fight itself was in the moment. It was actually kind of heated, but I wasn't that angry. I was more so just not paying attention because I knew I was just gonna end up making this video. Like I was gonna make the video and I was gonna talk after it. Because this will at least help me a little bit with my own just like capabilities of speaking. Because if you didn't notice, I'm really bad at just like speaking my mind constantly, keeping a flow of talking while playing the game at the same time. Right there, I don't know why he didn't roll there, but he rolls here. Like, kind of simple-minded mongrel are you, dude? That must have really hurt. But yeah, back to solo leveling, dude. One of the first few things that actually drew me to solo leveling was the sole fact that it kind of had a few of the elements I just enjoy in anime in general. First, the fact that you can just, I don't know, it's just something about going to other worlds that makes me enjoy anime a little bit more. Although it's a common trope, I do enjoy it when it's done right because it's really cool. It can be made into this masterpiece. But then when you do it wrong, it gets real annoying and real repetitive. And the sole fact that I think it was also the fact that it had like I thought. No, it's not a matter of I thought. It's a matter of it gave me an idea of what the character would be like in the future. And when I saw that, I actually considered it to be pretty cool. Like legitimately, like when I first saw it, I thought it'd be pretty darn cool if I could when watching him, that he'd get all these abilities, he looks super cool, he'd be really strong. Like it's just the ideal. Like it's the idea of seeing someone become stronger and that strength being really cool looking. Because by the end of it, because I have actually caught up to the manga completely, which I'm kind of sad, but it happens. But by the end of it, he basically he's borderline a level of I guess for us it'd be gods, for them it'd be, well, creatures that I don't want to spoil for anyone who hasn't read it. Because, dude, legitimately, I do think if you haven't read it yourself, it might just be a mistake. I mean, well, I wouldn't say mistake, but I will say that I do kind of. It'd probably be best if you did watch it. It'd be really great. And honestly, outside of solo leveling, I kind of am excited to actually watch Rimuru today. It's still Tuesday by the time you guys are watching this, if you're watching this on Wednesday. But I plan to watch at least this episode of Slime, and dude, watch this. This right here, I thought I vanished. Nope, got caught. Because Ruka went invisible. Ruka wasn't there. It's just that you can't do that with Meryl. This is the fight where I really get destroyed. I don't know if it's me or if it's the controller, dude. Because this fight cucked me heavy. But yeah, back on to the thought about actually enjoying slime. Because if being reincarnated as a slime, it's a great anime on its own. Like first season itself was amazing, but it's like second season, it definitely has its fight that I feel like are definitely gonna be hype. It's gonna have super hype fights. I can already feel it. The only thing I'm worried about is probably just like the possibility that the quality goes down, because the CGI for that army in the latest episode, it was kind of like, it was iffy, but hey, I stuck with it for a second. And this is where everything went so wrong for him. No. That's great. But yeah. Other than that, what else do what I have to talk about? I guess since this is a pre-recording, I guess I'll just talk about like basically what I was thinking in these moments. For this right here, I don't know what was going on in my head, but I was like, nah, I want to counter Ryu and get better with Ryu countering. Because honestly, there are times where I do think it's better to counter, but I just go for Vance because they might not expect it. And right there, I kid you not, I dashed and I was trying to block. It didn't let me block. And who knew that you wouldn't actually lose that fight as Kenshin? I think this is where I just lost my head. Because he was playing Ryu, and I just lost my head somewhere along there. It wasn't like anger, it was more so just like confusion. Like right here, just wow. I really just let that happen. But yeah, again, the next fight, and right there too. I had sidestepped, I expected him to dash at me. And then the game, literally, the game said, nah, Marum clipped me. And immediately after, I then didn't get the switch because this game said no. And it's just like, I got screwed so many times in this fight. Right here is the moment where I'm just like, you know what, I'm just going to calm down. I'm going to let it work. Because for people who don't know, that Kenshin might be one of the best characters. Kenshin and, who else has super armor like that? Kenshin and Yusuke. Like that super armor that they both have, it does stop Togoro's invincible. So if you're ever playing Kenshin and you're going to get Toguro, just pop his ability if you think they're going to invincible. They have 2 bars, you're expecting an invincible, just use it. And this right here, he thought. That's great. That's greatness. This is even more greatness. No, my watch, my boy. So this is the area you've been hanging out in. I have to punish you now. Watch, watch, watch. See? They can't do anything. It doesn't actually damage you because it's meant to grab you. But because you have so much super armor, it doesn't physically... I don't know if it's something with like command grabs and this. This was the defining factor for when he lost. The moment he garbage, excuse me. That's a defining factor. Like today is Toxic Tuesday, but even then. And once again, Kenshin just coming in clutch because Meryl's in. Kenshin's ability is so good. Could ult me right there, but hey, not many people know you can ult right there. It actually doesn't really connect too often. Now this is the only time I will laugh in someone's face, because he really sat there and just did that and let that happen. But you gotta catch all this. And guess what? I was that right there. I was actually expecting him to actually try and swing or move, and so my thought process was, I'm going to hit him, and it's gonna pop a super, and Toguro support. And yep, that was basically the gist of how he beat me in this round. But right after that, this is where I just go haywire. Not a matter of garbage cheese haywire, but there was some garbage cheese in there. Don't get that twisted. Just watch this man fly through the sky. He won't expect it. See? He wanted to go on a date. Boa said, "No, ugly men like you." And somehow my grab tech didn't go through, but hey, I have to accept that for this game. And this is when he lost his life. He played with a wrong deck of cards. That's all I have to say. Oh, you wanted to lose your life twice? Sorry, buddy, you should never play with me. Because I like to cheat. Anyway, let's go on the next fight. My next fight was an A rank. That, I kid you not, I've played against him before. His connection is usually horrible. Like within this fight, this is the first time I fought him, and his connection is actually okay. Otherwise, I think it's just really painful to play against this dude. And that right there, I would have never in my millions of lives thought Kenshin would beat out Killua. And I really don't know if there was like delay in this match, because it felt like it, but I'm pretty sure that's just my controller, because there have been a good few times where I'm playing with this controller, and I'll try and sidestep, and I don't know if my finger slips off or if it's just like button pressing. I didn't know if he was going to garbage shoot me right there, so I was like, nah, just back out. That situation, I would have just ulted. He ulted a little, like way later than what I say he should have. Like, the moment that dash attack failed, I would have just ulted. I just get in the business. Kenshin out here to play. Okay, look at that majestic beast. I think he just, yeah, he gave up at that point because he knew it wasn't going to happen. So I mean, hey, why not get another bar? Now there's one thing I like about this game. It's the consistency. Ooh, sorry for being so tired. The only amount of consistency this game has is how trash it is. That's why I like it. Now watch this. Ooh, countered. Psych. Countered. Yep, psych. That's what you thought, little man. Too bad it didn't last long. Because it seems like everyone nowadays just escape awakening. And I just told him no for that. Like honestly, in situations like this, if you see someone go for an awakening, expect one of two things. If you see them switching constantly, expect them to switch into another character. Or if you see them constantly using supers, expect them to probably actually go for a grab. Because more often than not, people that use supers, they're probably going to be the kind of people that grab ult when it's an inescapable grab ult. Honestly, that on its own is just invaluable information. Alright, yeah, I tried the same thing with other guy as I did with the other guy, 2-3, and he just kept blocking because he was scared of his defenses getting broken. If only I had, but be a little faster. I thought I actually went for a grab, and the game said no. This whole spiral of events was just unfortunate for me. Now there, I could have backstepped. I 100% had a chance to backstep. I just didn't. I think this fight right here is probably my favorite fight. Just for the sole fact of the ending. Like, this is possibly one of the coolest endings you're gonna get. And then the end of the video, obviously. For the next fight, I'm just gonna be silent. I'm gonna let you guys enjoy the rest of the video. And then again, you guys might not even be here for this part of the video. Nah, don't do it. Don't do it. He's tricking you. Don't do it. No, he did it. No! You're a failure. What have you done? You'll kill us all! Oh, there goes Kenshin. And I think I stuck on Kenshin for a good bit. Maybe a little too long. This was a decisive moment where he fucked himself. Boo! You can have all that, little man. And people who still don't know, Kenshin can connect to the both those abilities back to back. Like right there, that's why I'm pretty sure the lag started kicking in for him. Like I said, it gets laggy with this dude. And Boa didn't do a damn thing to help me right there. My only saving grace is the fact that he really thought he could connect 3 heavies. Not only was he nowhere near a wall. Nah. I win. That is why Kenshin is possibly the best character in this game. Now I'm gonna leave you guys. Hope you enjoy the video, and hopefully you enjoy the rest of this video, because this will be the end of me talking. Peace out.
Tsugi no mai, hakuren! Tsugi no mai, hakuren! Mai. よし聞け。
よっ
スターフィンガー。時が止まるってどんな気分。スタークラッシュだ。オラオラオラオラオラオラオラオラオラオラオラ。こいつを食らいな。時間を止められるのはあいつだけじゃない。
光る。
スターフィンガー。ほら
どう出る。マイル弱い。吹っ飛べ。ハクレン。こっちよ。下がっていろ。逃がすか。ハクレン遅いわ。マイルお覚悟。ちょっとアマかけ竜のひらめき。ちょっと行くぞ。そこだ。吹っ飛べ。終わりだ。お覚悟。隙あり。見切った。行くぞ。
分かった。
アマかけ竜のひらめき。ピスタルキス。
聞いてないぞ。行くぞ。軽いな。
了解。
ほらスターフィンガー。ほらほら
終わりだ。命令するでない。もはや許さぬ。石となって砕けよ。
スターフィンガー。
遅い。よっひねりつぶしてくれる。
時が止まるってどんな気分。
どけ。動くでない。
野郎が。
わらわは何をしても皆が許してくれる。なぜならそうよ。わらわが美